Alright. Officially live. So let me put my phone on vibrate as I pretend like I'm a professional. Speaking of, I need to make a title card for these. Anyhow. Let's get this show on the road. Thank you, chat. Okay. When last we left off, protagonist Yashiki discovered he has no memories and no name, so he calls himself Kazuo Yashiki. And then he met children. Young high school girl and boy with very short shorts. It's always short shorts. I don't get it. Also, he's got like this dead look in his eyes. It's scaring me a little bit. We're gonna have Moe go with us. I can't do that voice. And yes, there are very little bits of voice acting in this game. Most of it's gonna come from me, though. You can be disappointed if you want. Okay. Let's talk to the creepy haunted doll Mary. Because she's obviously it's possessed. I mean, there's probably like some dead English girl in there. Maybe. It's just like, you know what would be great? Not having to not move. Okay, let's do this for real now. Please head to H Elementary and investigate Hanahiko. Choose whether to bring Lady Moe or Lord Skasa with you. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. And do not waste time dawdling. It's possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Thanks for that, Mary. Actually, no, we are going to bring Skasa. After all, this is an elementary school. He'd be in his element. Actually, you know what? I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. Chat, who do you think? Tsukasa or Moe? You're like 10 seconds behind me, I know. This is me giving the chat a chance to participate. Oh, chat said Moe. Okay. First, we have to get to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the car in the garage. The garage is detached from the mansion. The vintage model van and bicycles only accent the elegant interior. That is a Scooby-Doo ass van. Thank God for careless people. The car key was left on the table. Time to go. Hey. According to Mary, you lost a bunch of your memories, right? Is it really okay for you to drive? She looks at me suspiciously. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I think. It'll all come back when I take the wheel. Part of that is to convince myself. Aren't you missing your license? If a cop finds us, we'll have more to worry about than Hanahiko. She's right about that. But our lives are on the line, so we don't have much of a choice. Once the mark's gone, I'll remember. Then I'll just have them reissue it. Assuming I ever got one. Now I'm even more worried. Just drive safe, okay? Oh damn, this is a Western car. Human bodies are remarkable. Back in the garage, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to drive or not. But the second my hands touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. My muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and it's now easy to guide this monster down the road. But now, thoughts of what I can no longer do start to filter into my head. Hey, mister. Moe pipes up hesitantly. I probably let the silence go on too long. She doesn't seem as cheerful as she was a little while ago. What's it like to lose your memories? That's a hard question to answer. What do you mean? Do they, all go at once? Or a few pieces at a time? What if you're only left with sad memories? I'd hate that. I don't think it works like that, but... Ooh, new people in the chat. I mean... Fuck, I already dropped character. I have no idea if it's getting worse or better. I don't know what I was like to begin with, so there's nothing to compare to. In that sense, rather than the memories vanishing, it's like everything's been painted white. That's what it feels like. Oh. You sure are mature, mister. You take everything so calmly. The conversation dwindles, leaving only the sound of the tires on the road. Then thoughts start popping into my head one after another. I know we have to check out that mirror. But what else should we investigate? What do you think? Moe glances over to me. No idea. I can't even remember my own name. How am I supposed to know what we're doing? Ah, please, I'm really counting on you. Think whatever you want. I'm talking to a child. I need to show restraint and be a good example. But that's definitely how I feel. I stare down I stare down at the steering wheel. The doll in the mansion, mark bearers, the mark spirits. And the mysterious deaths. I feel like I'm going to be buried under all of the crushing thoughts that keep popping into my head. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel a flutter from the mark on my wrist, like it's trying to warn me. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it. That death is closing in. If that's happening... If that's happening isn't the problem anymore. It's more, how long do I have left? How much longer is it? I almost yelled, but I managed to swallow it down with effort. I think we're almost there. Really? It's closer than I thought. Yeah. That's exactly right. At any time, it could... It's a lot closer than you'd think. Looming ominously in the moonlight, the school definitely looks abandoned. For quite a number of years, in fact. The walls are starting to crack. All the windows are broken as well. A thick chain is in front of the main gate to keep people from going in. Sorry if I get tongue-tied. Hey you, not another step. Oh my god. A real-life Japanese policeman. From real-life Japan. Except fictional. I'll stop now. The enthusiastic voice comes from a man in a guard uniform. He must be patrolling the area. It looks like we got caught. Already, in fact, considering we were explicitly told to avoid getting caught. This property belongs to the city. No one's allowed inside. Didn't you know? Or are you up to something? A bunch of people have been coming here on dares since it's haunted. You aren't one of them, are you? Let's see. No, we're not. Yes, that's exactly it. It's haunted? Feigning ignorance, that's the best way to go. Well, that's what the rumors are saying anyway. It's a giant pain. Moe nods in agreement. It is pretty famous after all. The guard sighs. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can't go inside. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here. Please leave. Okay. Ine. Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way into the school. As we watch him leave, Moe leans over and whispers. Damn, there wasn't a guard here when I had snuck in before. You better not get caught.
Well, I think you're the reason there is a guard now. Okay, moving around a haunt. Use the directional buttons to move. Map shows which way you're facing and where you can go. Oh, that's it. I was expecting more. Alright. Heading to the entrance. Like 3 seconds after the guard went in. That's not gonna. Whatever. Pushing the doors. Fuck talking. Pushing open the door as I head inside.
Whoa, it's so dark. You can't see anything like this.
The moonlight doesn't reach inside. We'll just have to use the flashlight.
But if we use the flashlight, that guard will find us. Can't do anything about it, I guess. Anyway, that mirror is... I'm pretty sure it's to the right, on the staircase.
Investigating a haunt. Move the L stick to search the current area. Shine the flashlight on areas of interest and press the A button. Pressing the B button ends the search. Use the directional buttons will end the search and move you. Of course, I can also use the right stick because I'm playing on a Switch. Ooh. A flyer containing warnings and a list of contacts. Don't leave handprints on the mirror in the eastern staircase. Thank you. Independent research presentation. First floor. Multi-purpose classroom. Come check it out.
Wow, that presentation takes me back. Anyway, the mirror's on the eastern staircase. Or the mirror on the eastern staircase is the one I saw.
Guess we'll go there first.
Yeah, it's to the right.
I know which way is east, Moe. But now I'm going to touch the flyer. I turn over the torn flyer. But I don't find anything in particular.
Nothing's there, huh?
Looks like it. So we're on this side. Is it more the same? Oh, a half-torn poster. It says lost and found in large letters at the top. Lost items are kept in storage in the staff room. Please check there if you're missing something. I touch the paper. It disintegrates the second my fingers reach it and scatters through the air. Nothing else looks interesting. The battered shoe rack is covered in dirt. Okay, so for those of you who are unfamiliar with the franchise that is Deathmark, which is actually part of a larger franchise called Spirit Hunter, this is basically the main portion of the game. You go into haunted place, look for ghost, find clues related to ghost, and then 1980s comedy movie starring Bill Murray. The ceiling is filthy and the fluorescent lights are broken. Thank you for that, Yashiki. I was hoping there was more there. But yeah, let's continue onward. As we enter the hallway, a small shadow flits across our feet. I turn on the flashlight to find...
Aw, Bunny! It's so cute! Was it a school pet?
The black rabbit squeaks and runs away. It rushes toward the eastern end of the school.
Oh, it ran away. Is it telling us to follow? Yeah, right.
New information was added to the spirit file. Black rabbit. Actually, you know what? Let's check the spirit file. Honeyco. Let's see. I probably should have actually started with this since it kind of gives a brief recap of everything so far. Oh well, whatever. Rumors of the mark. Strange rumors in H City say those who bear the mark will die. A strange scar appears on your body suddenly. It's caused by curses or unexpected contact with ghosts, and it's said it heralds your upcoming death. I soon find that I have the same scar on my arm. And that's not all. Cujo Mansion. I blanked out for some reason after I noticed the scar. The next thing I know, I'm in front of a strange building called Cujo Mansion. There I find the corpse of a victim of the mark, one Saya Cujo, as well as a talking doll. 2 more mark bearers are added to our number, and we decide to uncover the cause of the mark. To do that, we're investigating a ghost story. Or was Von Ego. The ghost story whispered throughout H City's schools say that when you look into a specific mirror, a strange child appears. The rumors say you must never answer yes to Hanahiko's question. And for some reason, he hates adults. To find out if the rumors are true, we head to the abandoned school where Moe received her mark. And now to hear a black rabbit. A mysterious black rabbit appeared in front of us out of nowhere. It's funny, but we've encountered so many strange things already that an odd bunny doesn't faze me at all. Though this paralyzing dread might be concerning. Anyway, first we have to find that mirror. Yeah, okay, let's just go forward. The broken windows letting in a piercingly cold wind. The floor tiles have peeled off, leaving bare concrete. I don't know about you, chat, but I'd have to come in here with like a full-on generator and just strings of lights. I ain't going through all this if this were real. The door is locked. It's a locked door. Thank you for that, Yashiki. Just in case I didn't understand that the door which is locked is a locked door. That didn't happen. The fire door is rusted shut and won't move. And yeah, we're not going to acknowledge that. That wasn't real. Climb the stairs. Oh, there it is. There's the mirror.
This is it. It's the mirror I saw last time. I'm sure of it.
Huh. Just then a dull pain runs through my wrist. It's like something biting into my skin. To distract myself from the pain, I keep talking with Moe. It certainly looks normal.
Yeah. What should we do?
It's a dirty mirror. All the stains make it hard to see a reflection. I silently faced the mirror, bringing my face up to it to peer into the cloudy surface. As I expected, I can't make anything out. All I see is my own shadow reflected as a vague, shadowy lump. My shadow sways in the mirror. At least that's what I thought at first. I figured the shadow moved because I had. But the next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. That's not my shadow. Something's in the mirror. Moa yelps and steps back. Well, that confirms I'm not hallucinating. There really is something in there. Every muscle in my body locks. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. The figure's mouth twists. I don't want to look, but I can't even close my eyes. It opens its mouth. An odd voice pierces my ears.
Hey, am I pretty?
No.
If only I had that red stuff. I can't see well. Are you a grown-up?
I'm the tallest in my class.
Big people aren't allowed in school.
Suddenly the mirror cracks.
It cracked. Now I can't see. No more big people here.
The figure disappears. A scream echoes from the other side of the school. Moe sinks to the floor. They gasp in panicked disbelief for a while. I feel much the same.
What was that?
That was probably Hanahiko. I couldn't say it. The word sticks in my throat. My mouth's completely dry.
I can't believe this. I thought I wanted to see a ghost. To see one that clearly.
Moe seems to shake the encounter off and return to normal. Hanahiko's words swirl around in my head. Our situation's done a complete reverse from where we were just a moment ago. I can't believe I was complaining about not knowing what to investigate.
Oh, anyway. A scream. What was that? Was that...
The guard we met outside. I doubt there's anyone else here. He might have seen something wherever he is, too. Sounded like it came from far away, a ways down the hallway. That would be the other side of the school.
Yeah. Let's go look for him. But if he screamed like that...
Something might have happened to him. Right as I respond, I hear someone whisper in my ear.
Purify with red.
I look into the direction of the voice, but all I see is darkness.
Mister?
No, it's nothing. Let's go. The information was added to the spear file. Hanehiko, the boy in the mirror. Might as well read it just for posterity. Like the rumors say, a ghostly boy appeared. We answered some of his questions, then the mirror broke and he vanished. No more big people here, he said, as he was chasing something. Then we heard a horrible scream. It came from the opposite end of the school. It sounded familiar. The mysteries didn't end there. I heard a whisper in my ear say that, "Purify with red." What was that eerie voice? Maybe everything that's going on is making me go crazy. Regardless, we need to find the cause of that scream. Down the stairs we go. It's more of a piercing cold wind and blackness. A bird cry breaks the silence. I guess there's a crow or something outside. I think we should just go. Another locked door. Cool. The lights on the ceiling are silent and dark without power. I hear a noise like something slamming against the door.
Is someone inside?
I shine the flashlight at the door. Oh, jeez. Out of nowhere, the door bursts open and something comes flying out. Moe shrieks and falls down. I recognize those clothes. Some kind of plant covers half of his face. The part of his face we can see is twisted in anguish as he screams. No doubt about it, it's that guard. What the hell happened?
Yeah, I'll just let the Japanese voice snippet do that for me.
It hurts. What's going on? Moe sits on the floor, stunned into just syllables. The guard suddenly rushes toward the entrance. And then silence falls once more. Sorry, I broke the tension by bumping something. The only sound left is that of our shaky breathing. Once we catch our breaths, I take Moe's hand and help them up. Our nerves have calmed some, but that definitely left an unsettling impression. Something terrible lurks here. We can't just sit around.
I felt like I was paralyzed. I'm okay now. But Mister, that guy.
Moe stares at the door.
I wonder if Hanahiko did that. I don't know if you noticed, but I got the feeling someone was standing behind him.
There's really no good way to respond to that. I let silence serve as my answer. What else could I do? No point in coming here if we're just going to stand here shaking. If we don't uncover the secret before it comes for us, why don't we check the staff room? I tactfully avoid answering Moe's question. The guard had run out of here. Something might be inside. Some secret about Hanahiko.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just be careful, okay?
I cover my wrists with my palm, making sure Moe doesn't notice. The moment I put my hand on the knob, the mark burned my skin, pulsing along with my beating heart. The information was that plantified guard. Yeah. That. No other way to really describe that. The staff room is chaos. The furniture is upended and the walls. Was there a fire here or something? There are black scorch marks everywhere. Moe looks relieved as they come out from behind me.
Well, it's totally empty. Anyway, let's look around. There's a door over there, too. It looks like it goes to another room.
The wall near the window is burnt. There must have been a fire here a long time ago. Well, might as well check out this door.
It's kind of cramped in here. Is this a storage room?
Seems to be. Hopefully there's something useful here. I open the glass door and check inside, but there isn't anything that catches my eye.
Box.
There's a cardboard box on top of the cabinet. I think I can reach it. Something's written in marker on the side of the box. Lost, and it's legible, but the rest of the letters are smudged.
Feel.
Reaching up, I grab the box and look inside. Got lipstick, red pen, and girl slippers.
Good job, mister. I knew there was a reason you were tall.
Motherfucker!
Ignoring that. It's a massive wooden cabinet.
It looks really old. The corners of the door are rounded off. I pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. It looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. I think it's a school journal. The papers are deteriorated from age and bugs, so I can't read it. There's a door cut into the floor. Is it some kind of storage area? It's a well-built door, big enough to fit an adult through it. The metal handle is retracted into the door. I try to get a grasp on it and pull it out, but I'm unsuccessful. I wonder if we actually have any... We have a letter opener! Pure silver letter opener taken from the mansion's hall. A beautiful woman's face is engraved on the handle. The blade isn't sharp, but can handle soft items. Lipstick. Old lipstick found in a lost and found box. The red color really pops. It's been used enough that there's not much left. A red pen. A red pen with a cute character on the side. The cap's missing, but the ink isn't dry yet, so it can still be used. And girl slippers. Children's slippers made of red rubber. There are traces of the owner's name on it, but it's stained and illegible. Okay, more importantly, we have a letter opener. And Yashki just said that the handle is embedded in the ground. Let's see if we can't pry it open with the letter opener. If I use the letter opener, I might be able to pop the handle out. I squat down by the door. My mark bites into my wrist again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. I stand up, pretending to be calm. Okay, that's worrying. Something dangerous must be here. What's wrong? Are you going to see what that is? I'll, check it out later. I keep my reply vague as I dust off my knees. Let's look around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. There's definitely something beneath our feet. But we better make sure we're prepared if we're going down there. Let's see if we can pry open this thing. Take out the letter opener. I've taken it out, but I can't think of a way to use it. Damn it, Yashiki! Alright, fine. Since game is trying to warn us that if we progress through that door on the floor, I said I wanted to leave. Let's explore a little bit. There's a fire door. The paint's peeling from the fire door, revealing rust underneath. When I open the side door, all I find is a wall. I'm about to give up and close the door when I notice something stuck to the back of it. Ooh, a worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flowing through me. We got soul power! The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Find a worn-out talisman to restore your soul power. The more soul power you have, the easier it will be to survive a deadly choice. Sweet. Let's go upstairs. Well, there's no mirror here. I guess that's good. Pieces of concrete litter the floor. I think they came from the walls. Climbed up the stairs. We climbed up the stairs to the second floor. I feel something soft squish under my heel. I quickly pick up my foot and shine my light down. Always covered with poisonous snakes. Why? Moe lets out something close to a shriek upon seeing them.
Snakes!
We decide to go back to the landing. Just okay, so upstairs is off limits because snakes. Let's see what else is here. Ooh. There are nonsensical scribbles on the blackboard. Yeah, I don't think these mean anything. Not that I can't really read kanji very well. It's an abandoned desk. It's a desk you'd find in any school. What's surprising is it doesn't look weathered. I guess that goes to show how durable school desks are. I wonder if there's anything in it. I'm gonna stick my hand inside and feel around. I got a plastic bottle. There's nothing in the bottle.
Well, it might come in handy.
Yeah, you're right, Moe. We should just take every bit of trash we see with us. There's a hole in the wall. I can see something stuck deep inside. I stick my arm in, but the hole gets narrower the further I go, and I can't reach what's inside. Okay, let's try the letter opener again. Stick the letter opener inside and scrape out the item that was stuck inside. Kick ass, another War Hernet talisman. Okay, we have 2,000 soul power. Also, that was apparently the first grade. And that one's locked. Okay. It's the emergency alarm. The light on the alarm is very faint. Something might be wrong with it. Yeah, I better not. Chad is calling me old right now. Well, excuse me. It's an abandoned desk. The fallen desk is slightly rusty. I turn the desk around and stick my hand inside. We have a holy hard hat now.
I doubt that's very useful.
Oh, I completely forgot. We have stats. Power 10, intelligence 10, spirit power 9, dexterity 11. We are a very balanced individual. And look like we came from a homeless shelter, maybe. And no, I don't know what any of the stats actually do. I think they're actually supposed to be a hint toward who would be most effective during these little jaunts into haunted places. Let's look at Moe's stats. She has more spirit power than me. I don't know how to feel about that. But on the other hand, I'm smarter. Yeah, get fucked, you, like, 17-year-old girl. I'm way smarter. I can know the actual reason why I came in here. I want to check out this hard hat. It's a yellow hard hat for a child. It's got holes in it and is missing its padding, so it's likely not very effective. It can be forced on an adult head with effort. I don't know why I would use it, but whatever. And nothing else is here. Oh. The dust is so thick on the ceiling that just walking around causes a shower of particles. God, that would kill me. Fucking allergies, man. And it seems to be locked. Yeah, you know what? Let's go back to that room. That room that's got the trap door. I'm sure it's fine and nothing's going to get us in there. I mean, if worse comes to worse, we can use Moe as a shield, maybe. I take out the letter opener. What do you mean you don't... Yashiki, open the door. Anyway, my mark bites into my wrist again. Blah, blah. We already had this scene, game. Okay, I guess game's just gonna make me go through that one again until I do something. I guess there's something else here I need to be doing. I just don't remember what. Pulling the door, but it just roused in place. It looks like a sliding door has a simple lock. Just sticking something in the hole for the screw. The key itself seems to have gone missing. I don't see it anywhere. What's this? Something stuck in the hole for the screw. It seems that wooden thing works as a lock. I'll have to do something about that to open the door. Let's try the pen. Maybe the pen will help me poke whatever's in the lockout. If I use this pen, I might be able to pop out whatever's stuck in the hole. Wow, you got skills. Is it that surprising? Anyway, I need to focus. Suddenly, the resistance vanishes and the pen pokes all the way through. I put my hand on the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside. We got a flare. Flare? What's that for? It's a signal light for emergencies. It's a good idea to always have one in your car.
Huh. Okay then.
Hey, I guess I should actually clarify. This game is set in the 1990s. So, if you're at any point looking at something going, well, why would they need that when they just have, like, phone? Yeah. This is set a little bit before cell phones start becoming more of a common item that people just have. In other words, this is a period piece.
But
Moe picks something up off the floor. It's a thorn about as long as my pinky finger. That's what was in the hole.
this is so not a coincidence. I bet he didn't want anyone to have that, so he put a thorn in the hole. Is he scared of this?
We both look at the flare again.
Huh? Why'd you turn off the light?
That wasn't me. I didn't turn it off, it just went off.
What was that noise? Hey, mister, what was that noise?
Shh, quiet. Struggle not to yell with my nerves on edge. I hit the flashlight again and again. Come on, please, the batteries were just working. I feel like I'm performing CPR on this thing. But finally, got it. The door behind me warps threateningly. My mark burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There's no time and nowhere to run. Calm down. I need to find a way out of this quickly. We're running out of time. A way to survive. We've got to hurry. Let's get out of here through here. Take out the letter opener and shove it in. I might be able to get the handle out this way. When it touches the metal, my mark scorches me. I stop moving for just a second. But I have to do this. Yes, I got it. I grab the handle and lift up the trap door. As I thought, a dark hole leads down under the floor. Get in! I shove Moe into the hole. Then I slide down into the darkness after them. I fall unexpectedly far, hitting my back against something. I grit my teeth to stop myself from yelling. Something shuffling around above my head. If we had stayed in there just a few more seconds. I grip my burning wrist with all my might. I need to endure the pain for now. I can hear anxious panting. Moe must be right beside me. They're shaking so hard I can see it from the corner of my eye. I brace myself, expecting the trap door to break open any second. But the shuffling noise finally grows distant.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, I think it's gone. Suddenly, my wrist isn't hurting anymore.
Thank God. I thought we were done for this time.
Anyway, where are we? in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath the school.
Can you turn on the light?
Yeah. I cautiously press the switch, being careful not to make any noise. The scene captured in the light of the flashlight sends shivers down my spine. Molly slaps a hand over their mouth. For a few moments, all we can do is stare in silence. A disturbing scene more horrible than anything I've ever seen before spreads out before us. Anyone would likely be shocked by it, especially a kid. I take a deep breath and look closer. There's something twisting around the corpses. It looks like some kind of plant vine. Are those roses? Strangely sharp thorns in the thin red petals. There appears to be real live roses covering the corpses and carpeting the floor. My vision suddenly grows dim. What the fuck? I see a woman's body trapped by roses. What is this? The tragedy that happened in this room. It's as if it's all playing out in my head. I could see it. Roses? What are they doing here?
Did someone plant them?
Moe's voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. I can't tell them I saw some waking dream. I scramble to remember the conversation. That's right, I saw the rose vines, then... Yeah. It's gotta be it. It's not like they just spring up on their own. But... why would anyone do that? Did someone decorate the corpses for some kind of reason? Or did they die captured by those roses, like I saw in that vision? Molly screams. What's wrong?
Something moved. See, over there, back in there.
No, is something hiding in here? It's a dried up corpse. The body's twisted in an odd position, as if it's still in pain even now. You know, we can worry about the corpses later. There's a bed with a metal pipe frame. The mattress is completely discolored, stained with something that looks like sweat. Someone must have been living here, and for a long time, too. The mattress is oozing dark, dirty water. It smells like sewage. I slide the mattress over and find a plastic sheet underneath it. Ooh, vinyl sheet. It's pretty thick. Is it put there to protect it from water damage? The top of the sheet's pitch black. At first glance, it looks like it's covered in mold. But when I spread it open, it crunches as dark red flakes fall from it. And this is blood. I can't do anything but whisper, dumbfounded, as I stare at the blood-stained sheet. Something murmurs in my ear, as if in reply.
Their blood denies him.
Part of me takes that voice seriously. I'm clearly hallucinating, but for some reason it calms me down. Still in a daze, I shine my flashlight under the bed.
There he is again. Something's there.
Moe's voice has gone very shrill. Then... Hey now, give me a break. I'm no monster, you know. I'm just a regular human being. Something slowly climbs out from under the bed. Some man in a trench coat.
A person? What were you doing under there?
The man looks bored. He scoffs. Same as you. I ran to that monster and escaped down here. And then you guys came. The man turns his back to us and jerks his chin. Anyway, I was hiding over there. His answer's believable enough. But why is he here at this school to begin with? His presence raises a lot of questions. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me, and then he snorts. It seems he's seen through me. You don't look like you believe me. Guess it's only natural. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but... The man looks around at his feet. We better get out of here first. Shouldn't chat out of the crime scene.
I think you're right.
Always seems to feel the same way. Let's head back for now. You have somewhere to go back to? Good. Now let's get going. The man puts his hand on the ladder. He pauses and then turns to us. Name's Satoru Mashita. I'm an ex-detective. Forgot to mention that. The man named Mashita disappears up the ladder. We follow him back up to the first floor. But when we emerge, he's not there. Hey, take a look at this. Mashita's calling us from down the hallway. Was it like this when you guys came through? Moe pipes up, voice slightly wobbly.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like this at all.
Something's creeping along the hallway. They're rose vines. Thought so. I didn't see them before either. The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn. A few hours left until death closes in. Some people naturally put others on guard, even if there's no particular ill will between them. That's exactly the type of person Machita is. You got some nice stuff here. The moment he climbs into the car, he makes a grab for my bag. And then he starts inspecting all of my stuff. I wasn't planning on keeping a constant eye on him, but he's making it very hard not to. Moe seems like the type to stick her nose in everything, but she's suspiciously silent, as if exhausted. Are you okay, Moe?
Huh? Oh, yeah, just zoning out, you know. I'm fine.
She doesn't look fine, but my other passenger is of more concern right now. So, were you at the school because you were investigating something? I'm not on the force anymore. Just poking around for my own reasons. Something I wanted to check. I don't doubt what he says, but that would mean he entered the school illegally. What were you... Let me ask one thing first. Mashta interrupts my question and points to my arm. Does that hurt? It didn't take him long to spot the mark on my wrist. Sometimes, it hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. Huh, that's so. Mashta leans back into his seat, satisfied. I was investigating some missing people. Guess he's responding to my question now. That school came up in a number of missing persons cases. Each one had some affiliation with H Elementary before they disappeared. Teachers, workers, people in the PTA, students and their family members. I was looking for them. Then... fuck, that was Moe. Then... Moe speaks up from the back seat. Were those people... the corpses down there? She doesn't sound as energetic as she usually does. Does something happen after all? Nah, Yashiki, she just saw a bunch of dead bodies. You know, that's a normal thing. We all see those. Is her mark... Oh, no, that makes sense actually. Her mark's probably... there. Ashita doesn't reply. Maybe he thinks the answer's obvious. Or maybe replying to a kid isn't worth his time. But something bugs me about what he just said. If the school was clearly suspicious, then... Of course I brought it up to my superiors. All I got for it was... He continued before I can ask, making a slashing motion across his neck. He got fired, huh? Disciplinary discharge. Something about harassing a subordinate sexually. That principal's gotta have some kind of political pull. I probably dug up something he didn't want getting out. That wasn't my plan. I never meant to uncover anything dirty. True, the school did have that suspicious room. It's not that strange to think it would come up in some missing persons case. And that would be common sense, at least. But common sense is for the world of the living. A spirit might have something to do with those cases. There's an awkward silence. In that sense, this isn't even a case anymore, is it? Mashta sighs deeply. Who'd believe it? Who'd believe that there's a monster in that school killing people? It's personal now. Our problem. And we're on our own. He turns his wrist over and shows it to me. On his skin is the familiar mark. You too? Yeah. I sensed it as soon as I saw yours. I had a feeling this would be a problem. We're in the same boat, you and I. He's got good instincts. We should talk more when we get back. At Cujo Mansion, there's some... I stopped myself from finishing my sentence. I shouldn't mention that for now. In any case, Once we get back, we'll give you more details. Yeah. I'm sure that'll help him a bunch. That was supposed to be mine, wasn't it? Shit. Whatever. Bamashta scoffs. Help, huh? You're underestimating me. When I get out of the car, someone's there to greet me.
Welcome back, mister. You too, Miss Moe. I'm glad you're unharmed. Did you find any clues about the spirit?
What, so there are others? This is everyone. What a reliable group you've got. The sarcasm's practically dripping off his words. So, you all planning on continuing to search for that key or whatever it is? You don't have anything else to go on. There's no other choice. I don't understand you. The source of the mark is the spirit. It would be best to destroy the source, don't you think? What do you mean? The spirit exists, so all you have to do is kill it.
Are you serious?
Of course he's serious. He doesn't exactly look like the joking type. Even if we manage to kill it, will that really make the mark disappear? When I consider everything Mary's told me, it doesn't seem like it'd work that way. Even assuming it did, you have a more fundamental problem. How do you plan to kill it? I'll figure something out. If something exists, there's logically a way to destroy it as well. He claims he can kill the spirit, yet he doesn't even know how he'll do it. Where does all that confidence come from? Don't forget, I've faced him once already. If we're seriously thinking of killing him... Mashta grasps his wrist. Little shit shuck some kind of thorns at me from a distance. They hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get in close to him. We have to make that a priority. Mashta pulls something out of the heel of his shoe and tosses it at me. It's a thorn curved like a fang. The only reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. It won't happen next time. We need a plan. As we head to the entrance, I tell Mashta about Kujo Mansion. He takes it all in silently. Even bringing up the talking doll or Sayakujo's death doesn't trigger a reaction. Is he so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural? We reach the main hall, which is warmly lit. This is a strange mansion, but for some reason I feel like I've come home. Acclimatization is kind of terrifying.
Welcome back, Lord Yashiki. That man is a mark bearer too, I see. Would you make the introductions?
I update Mary on our investigation and the strange way we met Mashita. The mirror, the underground room full of corpses, the sudden appearance of roses. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear something supernatural's at work here. And the spirit that caused all of it, Hanahiko. There's no doubt that Hanahiko's the one who put the mark on Mashita's arm, too. But... what kind of chance do we have against some monster that can do that? Mashita says we should kill him. But is that even possible? Hey, Yoshiki. My train of thoughts interrupted. Mashta's holding a leather-bound notebook out toward me. Read this. I picked it up in that underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of rose vines when I found it. It's pretty hard to get loose.
Did you read it?
I skimmed through a bit. It's got some interesting stuff.
That's what he says, but he's not smiling at all. His eyes simmer with a quiet anger. Dark red marks stain the cover. I have a bad feeling, but I flip through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages. The notes within are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through, it dawns on me that this was written by H Elementary's principal. The austere, meticulous letters on each page tell a ghastly story. Records of young adopted boys' tutoring sessions. I fucked it up. It was a young adopted boy. Fuck it. The first note's from 5 years ago. It seems the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup, too. There's no denying that they truly suited a dainty, red-cheeked boy like him. But the principal had a hard time accepting such fancies. Bad habits must be corrected young to promote sound mental health, he thought. So he called it tutoring as a cover for his warped desires. They took place in the underground room. Too many prying eyes anywhere else. There's no safer place than the school at night once all the teachers had left. The principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, then tutored. He was a highly respected teacher. He even made appearances on TV. There was no reason to be suspicious. The only one who noticed anything strange was the boy's homeroom teacher. But she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. As the notes continued, they're more and more deranged. They paint a horrible picture. It's of a totally distorted parent and child. My child gets weaker after every session. His delicate frame has grown thinner and his cheeks red are now darkened. His appearance is described in detail. But there's no malice or hatred. There's just fanatical sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. It continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy. But going by the current state of H Elementary, I can hazard a guess. You don't look so well, mister. What was in that notebook? Skasa peers up at me. He and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't the stuff you share with a kid. I better just sum up the main points for him. That's terrible. We children are always the victims of the ego of adults. Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable.
That is the face of a future school shooter. Though, I don't exactly blame him for making that face with this particular context.
Why he'd say that makes sense.
the revolting evil of the adults and the poor boy who became a victim. But is that really the end? If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, then the boy turned into a monster. Is that even possible?
Untimely deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such festering sentiments can give birth to the supernatural. Monsters, ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have many names. I believe that you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanahiko is similar.
Mary's words are hard to swallow. But after those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If I turn my back to the truth, all that will await me is death.
Hanahiko really is a monster. We must form a plan based on that hypothesis.
Mary is silent a moment. Then her jade glass eyes shift to Mashida.
Incidentally, according to Lord Yashiki's report, there are those among you who are considering killing the spirit. I shall warn you just in case, but that will be very difficult to do.
Why is that? I could see Mashida narrow his eyes, but I made sure to speak up first.
They are from the world of the dead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you could do is possibly destroy the cursed sentiment.
So what does that mean?
It is as I told you before. Death and life existing together. If that is the origin of the mark, then a way to erase it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated.
So defeating Hanahiko is how we'll be able to destroy the mark. Setting aside how he can't be killed, what exactly is the key then?
It's nothing more than a concept, so I am unsure, but I am certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to its place of birth. An object there must be able to fulfill the role of the key. It is a difficult concept to grasp, but that is just how spirits are. Determining the nature of the key, that will decide your fate.
I had a feeling we'll just have to keep digging around at H Elementary. We don't know what cursed sentiments or the key to destroying the grudge are.
Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this and be careful.
New info is added to the spirit file. Secret of the Underground Room. How long have we been going? Wow, almost an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, I think this is a good stopping point. So we'll have to resume this at a later date. Possibly tomorrow if I'm not doing anything. And if not tomorrow, definitely in the near future, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little bit excited. I happen to enjoy this franchise a lot, so I like voicing over it and also sharing it with people. The more people know about the Spirit Hunter franchise, the better, I say. In any case, I hope you all had fun. And I hope you all don't not something. I had a joke there, but I couldn't think of it. Anyhow, All right. I will see you all later. In the future. Someday. Have a nice day. Night. Thing. Whatever. Good night.